Hey guys, so in this video, I wanted to talk to you and break down this absolutely beautiful trading strategy that we've been using in the Discord in order to generate some crazy amounts of profit and close out beautiful trades near enough every single day. As you can see, we're getting a TP smashed near enough every single day. And if we look at the results, we closed out April with a beautiful 20.5% gain on the account. Now, all of this was thanks to the Judas swing. And the reason why I love this strategy so much is because it is so simple and easy to use that anyone, regardless of if you have a job, a family, other motives that you are doing outside of trading itself, you can still use this strategy to make you stupid amounts of money. Now, if you've been following along the journey and you're part of the Discord or the Telegram, all of the links are down in the bio. So if you're not part of the Discord or the Telegram, go down in the description, click the link to sign up so you can become part of the community so you can make these gains with us. But if you've been part of the community, then you would have seen that I have been using this trading strategy to pass a funded account challenge. I'm currently in phase 2. And I will simply be just using this strategy to not only pass, but to also get a payout from these prop firms so that you guys can really witness the power of the Judas swing. But without further ado, let's jump straight into the trade analysis. There's quite a few trades that we'll go through. We'll go through all of the trades from Friday up until today so that I can really solidify exactly how and why we take these trades. Now, first things first, if we take a look at the trade that was sent today, which was this NAS sell this morning, as we can see at 8:32, it was posted, and at 8:59, the TP was hit. Price went straight to the take profit. So it was a beautiful, nice, and simple trade. So the first thing that we do when we come onto our charts is we actually highlight the highest and the lowest point between Asia session. Now, Asia session for me is marked out between midnight and 7 a.m. UK time. And I use a indicator called the Asian session range by Rob Minty. And this just makes it a little bit easier for me to see midnight and 7 a.m. because it highlights it with this nice blue background. So that way I don't have to manually mark it out myself. But if you don't want to use an indicator, you would simply take these horizontal lines and place it at the highest and the lowest points between the Asia session. Now, once this is done, it is very, very simple. Once you've highlighted this, you would then simply put an alert right here at the top of the range and an alert right here at the bottom of the range. And then you go about your day. You don't have to stare at the charts. You don't have to do anything. Once you've got those alerts in place, you can simply then just go about your day until your alert pings off. So if I play price on, we can see that after 7 o'clock, we would have just been chilling. We would have been making our coffee. We would have been dropping our kids to school, maybe having a shower, maybe on our way to work. And during all of this, we wouldn't have been bothered with the charts because we know that as soon as price does this and it goes above this Asian session high, the alert would go off and you would get a notification on your phone to say, oh, here it is, the Asia session has just been breached. So now the high has been breached. We can see that all of this liquidity was swept right here with this candle. So now that the liquidity has been swept, the Asia high has been swept, all we now do is simply mark out our area for the market structure shift. And that is very, very simple to do. What we can see is that price was creating a series of higher highs and higher lows. So we had a higher high, a higher low, and then we had this higher high. Therefore, in order for us to break structure to the downside, we would simply have to break this low. Once we break this low, we've now flipped bearish. So then we can take a sell position and ride it down to our levels, which would be at the Asia low. So if I remove all of these joins, now that we understand how to mark out the market structure shift, we now again simply just set a limit right here on TradingView, and then we go about our day. Because then we don't have to look at the charts, we don't have to stare at the screen, we can continue on, whether that be at work, whether that be dropping the kids off to school, whatever it is, you continue on with your day and you wait for the alert to ping. And as we can see right here, the alert would have pinged right there saying, oh, we've just had a market structure shift. So now you open your phone, and then when you go back into your phone, you find the value gap or order block that created the market structure shift. And in this case, as we can see right here, this entire fair value gap caused the market's move to the downside and all of this displacement, price is definitely going to want to come back to close, right? Therefore, what we do is we simply take our short position tool and we place it at the middle of this range with our stops just above the high, and we target the opposing liquidity, which in this case and in every case, it would be right here at the opposing low. So if we've swept the high, we target the low. If we swept the low, we target the high. It's as simple as that. And once you've done this, set your limits on MetaTrader. And again, you close your phone and you go about your day. You've put your limit in, you've put your stop loss, you've put your take profit, and now again, you just go about your day. And if you don't have the time to be able to monitor the charts or do any of this, then you can simply become part of the VIP group where I will send you a notification when to put the buy limits and the sell limits on any of these trades, so that even if you are busy, you can then go off and do whatever it is that you need to do, right? So once we've done all of this, we've inputted our limits into MetaTrader. All we do now is simply just wait. So if I play price on, we can see that immediately we get tapped straight into this trade with this beautiful wick, and then price just runs. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful trade. Price ran straight to our take profit, and all it took was literally less than 20 minutes. At 32 past, I set the limit, and at 9 o'clock, we closed out the trade. So half an hour, and we've made 1% on the account, and that is simply it. It is as simple and as easy as that. Now, if we go back in time just a little bit, we can go over to Friday and I can show you the exact same thing that happened right here. So again, if I replay the charts just a little bit further back so that we can all trade this together, we've come onto our charts in the morning and we've identified the lowest point and the highest point of the Asia session range. And again, we don't even have to do this ourselves because the indicator does this for us. We set a limit at the low and we set a limit at the high and we go about our day. And then price comes down and it taps this alert. And now when this alert goes off, you then go on your phone and then you check and you realize, oh, market structure is bearish. This is our lower high, this is our lower low, and then you would set this line right here because that is where the market structure shift would happen. And then you would set a alert right here, and if price breaks this, you would get alerted, right? And then again, you go about your day. And then price doesn't give you the alert, so then you come back onto the charts and you check it really quickly, what's going on, what's happened, and you can see that price has now created a new leg of structure. So we've gone from lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high to a lower low. Therefore, our next step is to take our line tool and we move it down to this new low that has been created because this is our now valid structure. So then we would move our alert right here and then we go about our day. And if I play price on, we can see that price then comes back and breaks out of this market structure shift. Therefore, we would get alerted on our TradingView app and we would come to the charts and we would say, oh, there you go. The market has just given us a market structure shift. So then we identify the closest fair value gap or order block that created this market structure shift, which would be right there. We would then place our limit right here. So our buy limit goes there, stops just below the low, and then we're targeting the opposing liquidity, which is up here at the Asia high. So once we've done all of that, we've set our limit, stop loss, and take profit. You've been notified in the Discord by myself saying that we have a NAS buy limit. Put it in just like this, and then you close your MetaTrader app, and then you go about your day. And it is as simple as that. Price then comes back, taps us in, and then it immediately starts to fly the opposite way. So if I play price on and eventually it comes, tags us in, and then it just shoots off. Absolutely beautiful. Taps us in and then just runs straight to take profit. It is as simple and easy as that. Now that was NAS 100. If you wanted to trade a little bit more, if you had a bit more free time, you can then start to introduce S&P 500. And again, very, very, very similar. The same thing happened this morning. And as we can see, the same thing happened on Friday as well. So on Friday, if we look at the charts, price gave us the exact same trading setup. So again, if I replay the charts, We've now identified our Asia high and Asia low, which is seen by this blue cloud. Once we've seen this, we would then set our limits at the low, limits at the high, so that we get alerted as soon as price crosses. As we can see, price crosses to the downside right here. Therefore, what we would do is we would identify our structure. So we've got a lower low, lower high, and now lower low. So this would be where we would set our alert so that if price does give us the market structure shift, we would be alerted, and then we can start looking at the chart. And then we can see that price has now created a new structural leg. Therefore, our market structure shift would happen right here. So then if I play price on, price then breaks out right here. And this is when you would get the alert to say, oh, the market structure shift has happened. And then we identify our fair value gap, which is right there. And we place our limit right at the open of that fair value gap, stops below the low, and then we target the opposing liquidity just like that. And then price taps us in and then immediately just runs straight to the target. Nice and beautiful. And if you weren't able to do this yourself, again, you would have been sent the buy limit by myself in the Discord as well. And it was nice and simple. Price then ran straight to the take profit, and it was easy as that. Nothing too strenuous, very, very easy. And then again, if you wanted to add a little bit more, you could add this nice US 30 pair into the mix as well. And as we can see, exactly the same. Exactly the same setup happens over and over again on these pairs. And we utilize these every single day, day in and day out, to get these TP smashes every single day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and were able to get some sort of information, some sort of knowledge that you can tangibly use going into your trading day. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And again, if you aren't part of the community, go down in the description. The link is right there. Come and join up and say hello. But on that note, guys, I hope you all have a great trading day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.